It's like a comedy special. Bienvenidos a todos. I wanted to have you on the show today, Doc, even though you're traveling. Let's get this show on the road here. I don't know if we have as many topics as we planned last time, but I did get a new sling bag, which I'm all excited about.
What we got? Let me see this.
So I got the Tom Talk 11-inch sling. Pretty good. As you can see, it's pretty filled out. And I like the Tom Talk bag that I got for traveling and travel backpack. And I was like, I need something to put my tablet and gaming console into when I'm traveling. Plus, if I want to just grab my tablet and go to, say Panera to start writing a blog post, I need something to put it in.
I like it. When did you get it?
Just like yesterday.
Did you buy it or someone got you this? What are we talking about?
I bought it. I've been looking at it for the last year and a half, and I was like, let's finally get it.
I like it. Looks good. Yeah.
Do you ever use slings?
What are we talking about today?
Everyday carry? Do you ever use slings in everyday carry? Like I've talked to you a little bit about that SanDisk sling over there.
I've tried. I don't know. I always feel like I just want my backpack. I mean, this is a problem. I just always feel like
with conferences, you can't always do backpacks.
Yeah. And I don't go to those conferences. I refuse to go to those conferences if they don't.
Why?
I mean, no. For the most part, I just haven't used slings that much. I think I've gotten a couple free ones or smaller ones. I have too much stuff and I try to pack it, but I'm always usually using my laptop and everything. So like backpack just is the way to go every time. Although we can talk about it. I'm going to be changing some of my carry-on luggage after watching all of the flight attendants and everything, what bags that they have. So I'm
I don't like those soft shell bags that they use, though.
This is the thing, though. When you're using Southwest like I do,
they don't give you free bags.
They don't. And when you're doing the overhead bins, you need that give. If it's a hard shell, I notice that either they get jacked up or they always need me to check it because I just need a little bit more give. And I think that's why the soft ones work.
Counterpoint, travel backpacks.
Counterpoint, I haven't looked into it. I thought you were going to walk outside. Did not know that was a closet. Dustin is changing his setup all the time. I'm just giving commentary for the people. I like this. So what do you do this? So what do you do that instead of having a overhead bin like a carry-on? This is everything?
So this couldn't go into the overhead bin, but
could or could not?
It would. I don't know if it would necessarily be small enough for a personal item like under the seat. It probably could fit underneath the seat, but I feel like it would be a little too little leg room. And so you would probably use a flight sling like this to actually put underneath the seat, and then you put the actual backpack in the overhead.
Okay, one more thing. Okay? Maybe because I'm lazy. But in the airport, let me show you. See, now you see what happens?
See, this is why I made a secret blog that's all about travel stuff.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
But it's fresh in mind since you're traveling right now anyways.
So, this is my backpack from when I was in Japan. So this one has the normal strap, whatever, that gets in here.
Yeah.
Okay. You have this. But I like to just push it through the airport instead of everything on my back, because then I always have too much stuff and then my back hurts or my neck hurts because I've packed so much of my back.
You're not lazy, you're just getting old.
That's possible. That's very possible. Very possible.
I mean, my back did hurt. And I went to Vegas this year. I used that backpack, and I was kind of surprised how much my back hurt from it. Okay. But I also think
you're not young. You're not young. You're not young anymore.
You just wanted to get shots back, aren't you? Well, I also just haven't worked out as much, but I think it's because I was also trying to use a sling bag that was not comfortable like this one would be. It was like across the chest. Yeah, it was stupid. And I also overpacked the bag, I think. But I'm learning the one bag travel methodologies.
Yeah, no, and I'm all about. I'm trying to be anyway. Excuse me. I try to do one backpack, and I will definitely need to do that, going to Japan again, because trying to navigate the
Yeah, you definitely
train
don't want to bring
system.
a wheel suitcase in
Oh,
Japan.
oh, let me tell you, I was carrying that in like I was walking up and down like several flights in the different Tokyo like stations. I was like, never again. Never
And it doesn't
again.
even look, to be honest, it doesn't even look like that nice of a suitcase. It looks like it's just more like a
No.
standard one.
Bro, that wasn't even the one I took to Japan. Well, I mean, no. I took the big one. Like it was the big one.
Mm,
Like And so I mean, you're looking at probably like 60 pounds, two of those.
yeah.
It's terrible. It's terrible. So no, one
Hercules,
backpack.
Hercules, Hercules.
No. He died.
You know me and those
Um,
references.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
So
Oh,
we had a lot of
this
topics last time. Oh, sorry. Continue.
no. We'll talk later on. I was trying to explain to someone. Have you? And I've got to do research. In the '90s, there was Disney themed restaurants around the
Mm.
U.S. And I was trying to explain to someone some of the merchandise that Disney used to sell. So when you said that, that made me think of it. And
Mm.
I'm just going down the path of like defunct Disney projects that they used to have. But anyway, keep going. What do you want to do today?
Well, I just figured like we had a lot of topics in mind last time. We got pretty much through all of them last time too. I think this episode, given our busy days, you or so more to me, we didn't necessarily plan things out ahead of time as much, but we definitely do need to kind of give an update on how our channels are doing. I think I
Sure.
mentioned last time I've been struggling with content, and even though I got my Now page update out, I haven't really worked on anything else. Like the Now page is so simple to make, and these these conversations with you are so simple to make that I usually get them out pretty consistently. Maybe a few days late here and there, but for the most part, I get those out. So at least there's consistency on both channels, either monthly or weekly. But when it comes to my actual content, I have not been making much. I did make a video very quickly, I would say not the greatest quality, but on the sling yesterday. I made a video like
Hmm.
late last night, posted it today, and I got that out at least.
Which channel?
The PolyInnovator channel, main one.
Yeah. Um, interesting.
Although I lost a
Interesting.
subscriber. They didn't
I'm
like my
sorry.
video.
Call them out in the community tab, like who they are.
I don't think I have
All
the name,
those
but
things.
yeah. I'm coming for
Um,
you.
yeah, I mean, okay. So what do you want to do? First, should we talk about goals and where we are, insights,
Has
or
our goals even changed?
not really? You know what? I did what? Okay, so my 12-week year thing, I'm in my second sprint, and because I had it, and because you will not leave me alone about shorts, I was like, let me just put in shorts. Now, I will say I have two shorts. They're not huge numbers. They're huge for my channel, for shorts. But I would love for you to see which ones they were, because I'm working with someone like an editor, and they're like, "Did you put this out?" And it is what people would say AI slop, and it might
Oh,
be. It was, but see, I was testing a tool, and I totally forgot I had it, so I just put it up. 1,800 views in like 2 days. And then I did another one when I was using Meld in vertical, but you can see the one that is AI slop. Um, but it is very fascinating, very fascinating. I got 1,800 views. I got my other one, 1,200. But again, I would go into it, although my views are high on those, it doesn't really convert to any of my other content, really. So I think I'm just going to do versus videos more for short form and things like that. Yeah. I was testing it because of an AppSumo deal, and I was like, "This is
mm,
the dumbest thing ever." And then
it's not
and
very
it did
good.
it for like 1,800. You know, no, it's not very good. That's what I told you.
No, but I'm saying it's
I
not very good for
specifically
even
said
like
that.
AI stuff kind of thing. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm just calling it how I see it. I love the things you
Yep,
do,
and
and
that's
you do.
what.
Or, oh, sorry, you.
No, you don't. No, you don't love me. But continue, continue.
What about the
Um,
one? Hold on. What about these two? Let me put these
let's
in the
see.
new tab. So
Let me
like
see.
these look like you actually put some effort into it, and I'm not sure. What I want to know is how much effort because of just the delay of getting them out.
Let me see. Okay. This one, very minimal. That one was pretty because I was talking about, I saw it on Twitter and someone was talking about it. So I just, It's like very similar to my other format. Now the other one, the one that only got like 300 views, right? That took an extensive amount of work. Um, it took a lot of work because to do it several times and how you actually can do it, it is very detailed, like how to do it, and not a lot of people have information out
Or
there.
you mean like the detailed amount of work, how much you took to record it going through the app?
Going through the app and how you deploy it, there are a lot of people that make it seem very simple online, but they're cutting out key sections. So they're like, oh, use N8N to build out this thing. You click this button, you deploy it. I'm like,
That's not how
that's
it
not
is.
actually how it works. You
I
know what
will
I'm saying?
say, framing wise, you being down here is good, especially since on TikTok, especially, but even on YouTube, all the HUD is down here, and it's probably
Hmm.
better to cover up a face cam than it is the actual screen share you're doing. The text is a good, and in the middle, it's a little big, especially when it gets to like really out here past the breaking point. And then
Hmm.
I like having the important thing at the top, so that's
I
good.
like it. And so I did change that. The first couple of videos, I think I did the opposite. And
Hmm.
exactly what you said, I was like, yeah, I got to change it. So I think I can sustainably do shorts if I see certain new products on Product Hunt or something on Twitter where I can just move very quickly and it's literally taking less
Even if
than
you just
five
do
minutes.
that once a week, because like
Yeah.
I'm going to share the screen again. I don't know why I keep stop sharing, but essentially, was always trying to push you to do more of these.
Because you're a
You
pusher.
know, yeah, because you're my friend, and that's what I do for friends. So these are just clips. You just toss the long form into it and call it a day. That's great. It's easy. And I wish freaking YouTube Shorts took better thumbnails because this would
Oh, I
probably look
can't
a lot
say
better
anything.
on. You can. We're looking at your YouTube channel Shorts,
Mm-mm. Oh,
just
really?
in case.
No, no,
Just in
no.
case the audience can't. Let's
Can't
do it
say anything
again.
yet.
No.
Okay, now I got it.
Okay. So like these are just,
Hmm.
thrown into Opus or Minvo or whatever and get the clips out of it. And then these are a lot more effort. And when I was telling you to post 5 to 10 times a day, I wasn't saying post 10 of these a day. I was saying just post 10 total per day. And it doesn't matter
Mm.
where they are. I just wanted you to post more so you can get that momentum that I got on my channel. I'm a much smaller channel, and yet I got so much momentum. If I could just scale that up for you with your channel, with how many subscribers you have, I think that would be very huge. If I had the same amount of subscribers as you did, I think it would have been even more effective. So if you could just do like 3 to 5 of these a day of just clips from your long form calls like this, and then do one of these a week, and then maybe even one of these a week. Like just create a whole bunch of these ahead of time, schedule them out for one a
Yeah.
week, so that way you make sure you have a short going out every week, and then you could work on doing the fancy ones every week. And then whenever you do a long form call like this, or if you want to steal some of the clips from this show, for example, and just do something. You say something really smart on this call, right? Let's clip that on in Opus because I'm going to toss this into Opus anyways, and then you can have it for your channel.
Okay. I'm willing to do it. Yeah. And so I'm trying. See, I put it on
Okay.
my list. I said I would do it at least once a week. So again, we'll see what happens. I think in 6 months we're gonna see how it affects the channel, those kind of things. In general, I think everything's staying still. I am right now at an event. I have something for Mighty Networks. We have talked about Mighty
Mm-hmm.
Networks at extensively. They are changing they're hiring some of the best from all these other platforms because they're like they have money and they want to really go against Circle. So I might be having more content with them coming up,
Okay.
and I've got a couple sponsorships that I'm fulfilling their videos and stuff. Got new thumbnails. Got new thumbnails. You might have saw that on the page. Trying out a new thumbnail designer, and we'll see what happens. The SEO, I had to let my SEO people go just because it was too much
Mm.
foolishness. But yeah, that's the state of it, and we'll see what happens.
I also just kind of touching on AI content, kind of going into that topic a little bit. You and I talked about this a little while back, maybe even before DC, but essentially, I always feel like people who use AI generation of content, like you just talked about there with your clip, they got a lot of views, but people didn't necessarily like it as much. Fine. it's good. It has a good topic. That's what really matters. Is what matters is what it's actually talking about, not so much how it was made. Yes, would a person do better? Sure, most of the time, but maybe there's plenty of tools that actually would do better because you can use AI to think outside the box. There's points to both, and I'm not sharing which one is better or not. I'm just saying there's point to both. How you make it, who makes it, what's the point of it, what's the topic. And so when I was thinking about a lot of these AI automation channels, they often do just 100% AI. They're all these Reddit channels. You and I were talking about that a lot, like just purely all auto generated. And while it was cool back in the day, now it's very common, and it's like, okay, it's kind of not so cool anymore. And I think that with AI, you should just slip it in a little bit, 10% of the time, and then the 90% doing all real stuff. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
my
and
take.
no, I think so. I'm gonna experiment with doing review videos with like an AI clone audio and see if people can tell the difference, things like that. Just I want to experiment with it, see what happens. Excuse me.
Well, you in
But I
particular
agree.
have a very unique position to be in for that too, considering what your topic's about.
Yeah, yeah. And and so testing these things out, and people know, like even in my community posts, I'm like, what do you think about this? Like if you look
Mhm.
at my live streams, I'm using one of 10 their generators, their thumbnail generators. My wife hates them. She's like, this doesn't look like you. Like she's like, why are they using fake teeth? Like why is this? But I also think the subject lends itself to it, like what we're trying to do, all those things. So I think it really depends on the use case, but I'm trying to see how far I can push using AI to streamline everything with content creation or my brand. And again, we'll see what happens in the next little bit. We're doing that. So right now I'm at the Mighty Network event. And then next week I'm going to the Craft and Commerce, the kit.com
I want
conference.
to go to that. Dang it, I need to go to that.
So yeah, man. No, like there's a lot of there's if you can just get there, it's
Yeah.
similar. It reminds me of like Vid Summit. Like if you can just get there, everyone is really chill, and it's not a huge event, and it's not like a fanboying event like VidCon.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's what I
Although
got going on.
if I see Pat Flynn, I'm gonna fanboy. I gotta say.
But you know what? I met Flynn a couple years ago. Pat Flynn is tiny, tiny. This man is like maybe four,
I no. To be fair,
5'4".
no,
Yeah.
no. You are tall. You are tall,
No,
Doc. You are tall.
no.
You were like a whole foot taller than me when we met. I was like, Doc, how's it going?
Not true. Not true at all.
I met Pat in person like last year too, and he was like this much shorter than me. Like that's not a big deal at all. Don't be talking about
Maybe
my
a
boy
little
like that.
chilly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
No, but he's also just in all seriousness though, he is a super genuine person and super sweet. Like he was super
Yeah.
kind to everybody he talked to. That was at the Sean Cannell Think Media conference. Grow Video Live. That's where I met him. Yeah. I
I
also
like it.
fist bumped Dave Ramsey.
What?
Yeah.
That's random.
Well, because he was
I
about to
love it.
go perform or on stage or whatever. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So anything that we're looking forward to this next week, Doc?
So what do we have? So my goal is well, we'll see what happens with this conference. My goal is okay.
Are you making
So
content at the conference?
I'm going to, yeah.
Okay, good, 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 good.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll do it because I don't think a lot of, although there are creators there, I don't think they're like community creators. I don't think anyone's going to be taking footage or like
Hmm.
trying to do it. Like the CEO of Mighty is going to be there. I'm going to try to get an interview. I got my tripod and everything and my Shure mics. Here we go. Here we go. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to do that and like a couple like maybe a sizzle reel or something like that while I'm
That'd be
there.
nice.
And so I just want to bring more like I don't think a lot of people are going to even try to do that. So I want to stand out doing that. And the rest, I'm going to figure out what I've got to do. I'm working with another editor and seeing, production and everything like that.
Hmm.
I'm not going to do high production on a lot of them because to be honest, a lot of the reviews and what I do, it doesn't need high production. Like I'm just at a computer. So,
Yeah.
but I want to, for some of the sponsors, show the production of what we can do with like nice intros, good thumbnails, things like that. because I think that allows them to see that we're trying in high quality and all those things. So that's about it. I'm getting ready. I'm reaching out. I think I've talked to you about this before, maybe not. Um, One of my short films are going to be in a film festival this summer, and
Yeah.
then we're going to I'm going to be promoting that. Oh, and now I'm a builder, like advocate for Lovable, so I have to put out a post that like now I'm part of the program and everything like that. So that's what I got planned.
Nice. And I definitely think the idea of recording at conferences is definitely just underutilized. Even at the podcasting conference that I went to the last couple of years, I was so surprised how little people were recording. There was, I don't know if you remember Junaid Ahmed. I'm not sure if you talked to him at all or not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a
So
long time.
but he had like worked with Hala Taha's company, and basically they have like a recording booth, and if you can get a time in, you can record in the booth, and it basically does some sound dampening, has a nice little go box studio, and just like a lot of cool stuff there. But besides that booth, and then maybe some people who would bring their own equipment like us, rarely, there wasn't really anything going on. Even at NAB, which is like the whole area that I was in was creator area. The only interviews I really saw were by like Brandon Washington and then Sean Cannell, and he was talking to the YouTube liaison person. And so it was just one of those things where like, why aren't people recording more? And one thing that before we end up here, I think you and I both need to get this: the Look Tech smart glasses with the cameras and all that. Because screw the Meta Ray-Bans, they're not that good. Compared to these Look Tech glasses, I want to get those recording glasses so fast. Like I can't afford it yet, but I want them.
When did they come out? Are they newer
Well, I don't know if they're fully out just yet because I know they're on the Kickstarter.
Oh, I didn't. Can I still have time to sign up, or is it done?
Successfully funded on February 5th, but you can still pledge for late rewards.
Hmm. Did you already do it?
No, I don't have money, remember?
I forgot.
But like, yeah, it's like $240 for these glasses, which normally they'd be like $380 or something like that. But I mean, they're smart glasses. They have AI, ChatGPT built into them. They have 14 megapixel cameras, which is better than the Meta Ray-Bans. Yeah, and you can do 13 megapixels. Sorry, but 2K videos, and yeah, there's just so much more adaptable than what the Meta Ray-Bans can do.
I gotcha. All right. What about you? What do you got planned? What are you happy about for the next week?
I was trying to get more content done, and I think that I'm well on my way towards doing that. I feel like I'm like getting ready for a burst. I don't know if I've been too lazy recently and just kind of resting. I mean, granted, I haven't got the greatest sleep the last few weeks since I moved, partially because of the sun and partially because of construction and stuff like that. But I feel like now that I'm finally settling down a bit more, got more caffeine, I think I'm going to be able to get my ball rolling a little bit more. I'm excited to get back into exercise too, a lot more effectively. So I think that'd be good. So yeah,
It's not bad. Not bad.
yeah.
I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, and the other thing is too, I think it's just because we're so used to putting out so much content, but especially you with
We're neurotic about it.
yeah. I mean, I think you're still doing 98% better than anyone. Like you're like, I'm not taking it. I'm like, yeah, but we're still doing the show. You're still putting out
Yeah.
content. Like, come on.
I still have my Now page update every
So,
month. I put out probably a couple videos last month. I did a blog post last week. So yeah, it's not a blog post a day, but a blog post a week. Keeps the doctor away, I guess.
yeah.
All right, bye guys.
Yeah. Come on.